Hey, hi. Today we're going to review this game app called Benjamin and Cash Rewards. Okay, it has a cool logo like this, kind of simple. And as per this review, it has more than 1 million reviews. Sorry, 1 million downloads, not reviews. Okay, the reviews are kind of many. They are kind of more than 95,000 reviews. I've kind of gone through some of them and I'm going to share with you, I feel like 3 or 5, which can summarize the most of them. Okay. So, is this app legit or is it a scam? I can say actually it's legit, but also you have to hear me out before you kind of decide if it's worthy to play or not, because it can be worthy. Sorry, it can be legit, but you have to know how long does it take you to earn your money, some money in it. Okay. Um, Kind of the recent review is not that so good. Absolutely intrusive, something like that. Actually, like this. Actually, really like this. I've earned a total of $70+ and already cashed out. And I've noticed if you miss one of the deadlines set on some of the games, example, they can tell you to reach level 12 in 3 days of a game, and then it stops paying you for that game even if you meet other ones after that. In other words, what is meaning like most of the games have actual deadlines. They can tell you like reach level 12 in 3 days. If you fail that, actually that game you may fail to get money from that game, even if actually you eventually reach that level maybe after like several days. So it's important to meet deadlines on these games. In fact, actually, what I advise, if you miss the deadline in a game, sometimes you can just ditch the game and find another game, because there are kind of so many games. So deadlines are crucial. If you can't hit the deadlines, you won't really make money in this app. So kind of deadlines is crucial. Okay, and this one says then it stops paying you for that game, even if you actually meet other ones after it, which is pretty disappointing. Because I've just had like 4 or 6 to games to that to me now, but positive it adds new games from time to time, so you can try new ones when you can't progress the others anymore. In other words, if you can't progress on the other ones which you already started, you may have to actually find other new ones. Okay, the minimum withdrawal limit in this app is $25. How long can you really reach that 75? Sorry, $25. I believe it's something which can take you something like 3 months to 4 months, depending on how aggressive you are. Though in some countries you can do it within a month. I think if you're in kind of the first class countries, developed countries, I think you may have much leverage. You may actually easily reach. Um, you may you can actually easily make more money than someone who is not coming from the first world countries. Okay. It doesn't keep track well of your video watch time. So if you kind of lose your daily zero point 0.1 streak, it costs you 0.9 to get back. So these guys actually have a lot of fines. Okay, I call them fines. Okay, this one is saying you can't cash out $25. That is true. And says I've not even made 20 yet, and it's been a month. As I've told you, like I think it's good to be realistic that you can make like maybe $25 in maybe 3 months, unless you kind of have nothing to do and you spend a whole day playing games, which I think may not be possible to most of the people. We are looking at someone who can spend maybe like a weekend and play some games, maybe 1 hour every day, something like that. If you're maybe a kind of a person who can play every day, I think you can make it easier. Okay, but if you're kind of a person who has other things to do, you're looking at 3 months to make like $25. Okay, What I can say, Benjamin, is legit. It has been um, it has been online for a while. It's not a new game, so they are not new guys. Actually, they have been there for a while. Well, a while I mean like more than I think like 3 years. Okay, not sure when they started, but they have been around. But what I can say, they are kind of rigid, but you really have to work for that money. Okay, I really don't want to say like it's free money, because the time that you put in to get actually paid, really it's some time, though there's nothing that you're going to pay. So that's a cool thing about it. This is something you can download, sweat yourself, maybe a 1 or 2 or 3 month, then you get that $25 and more. So that's what I can say. I'm going to leave other games in my video description. You can check them out, which can really pay. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss videos like this. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye bye.